Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about something very important for your health and your family's health. Chlorine bleach. That product we always have at home. That seems essential for cleaning, right? But have you ever wondered if it's really safe? Did you know that chlorine bleach, despite its disinfecting power, can be harmful to our health? In this video we're going to uncover the hidden risks of chlorine bleach, and I'll show you safe and effective alternatives to keep your home clean and toxin-free. Stay with us and discover how to protect your well-being and that of your family. Let's get started. Chlorine is a very common product in our homes, mainly used for cleaning and disinfecting surfaces. Its ability to eliminate bacteria and viruses makes it an essential ally in the fight against germs and diseases. However, what many people don't know is that it can have negative effects on our health, especially when not handled properly. Exposure to chlorine can be more dangerous than it seems at first glance. One of the systems most affected by chlorine is the respiratory system. When you breathe in chlorine fumes, the mucous membranes in your airways can get irritated. This can cause a number of uncomfortable and potentially dangerous symptoms. When chlorine comes into contact with the mucous membranes in your airways, it can irritate them and cause coughing, sneezing, and even difficulty breathing. These symptoms can be mild in some cases, but in others, they can be quite severe. And this is especially dangerous for people who already have breathing problems like asthma, as it can trigger attacks and make symptoms worse. People with chronic respiratory illnesses should be especially careful when using products that contain chlorine. In extreme cases, exposure to chlorine can lead to the need for urgent medical attention. It's essential to be aware of the symptoms and act quickly if serious breathing problems occur. That's why it's essential to know the risks and take precautions when using products that contain chlorine. Reading the labels and following the manufacturer's instructions can make a big difference in preventing health problems. Especially in closed and poorly ventilated spaces, it's crucial to make sure there is good air circulation. Opening windows and doors can help disperse chlorine fumes and reduce the risk of inhalation. Chlorine doesn't just affect our respiratory system, it can also cause irritation to the skin and eyes. Direct exposure to chlorine can have adverse effects on our skin, especially if proper precautions are not taken. When it comes into contact with skin, chlorine can cause dryness, redness, itching, and even burns in more severe cases. It's important to wash your hands and any area of skin that has come into contact with chlorine thoroughly. To lessen these effects, using moisturizing creams after exposure to chlorine is recommended. Keeping your skin moisturized can help reduce irritation and prevent further damage. And if you get chlorine in your eyes, the sensation is very unpleasant. It can cause burning, stinging, tearing, and even temporary blurred vision. In these cases, it's crucial to wash your eyes with plenty of water immediately. Also, using eye drops can help relieve the irritation. If symptoms continue, it's a good idea to seek medical attention to avoid complications. That's why it's very important to wear gloves and safety glasses when handling products with chlorine. This protective gear can prevent direct contact with chlorine and significantly reduce the risk of irritation. And in case of contact, washing the affected area with plenty of water is essential. This helps remove any chlorine residue and minimize the adverse effects on the skin and eyes. Remember, prevention is key to avoiding health problems. Using cleaning products safely and responsibly not only protects your health, but also the health of your family. Choosing more natural and less harsh alternatives can be an excellent way to maintain a clean and healthy home. The respiratory system is one of the most sensitive to the effects of chlorine. When you breathe in chlorine, your airways get irritated, causing symptoms you shouldn't ignore. Coughing is your body's natural way of getting rid of something irritating it, like chlorine. If you only breathe in a little chlorine, your cough might not last long. But if there's a lot of chlorine or you're around it for a while, your cough can come with trouble breathing, chest tightness, and even wheezing. If someone breathes in too much chlorine, they can have serious trouble breathing. Their skin can turn blue, and they might even pass out. In these situations, it's super important to act fast. First, get the person away from the chlorine and get the medical help right away. Remember, kids, older people, and anyone with breathing problems are more sensitive to chlorine. So, be extra careful around these people and try to keep them away from chlorine products. Friends, in the last episode we saw how chlorine can affect our respiratory system. We talked about how this chemical, so common in our lives, can cause irritation in the airways, trigger asthma attacks, and worsen pre-existing respiratory problems. But chlorine doesn't just affect our lungs, its impact goes much further. Now, let's dive into another important aspect of our health: our skin. Skin is the largest organ in the human body and acts as a protective barrier against the outside world. Keeping it healthy is crucial for our overall well-being. Yes, that protective layer that surrounds us also suffers the consequences of contact with chlorine. After swimming in a chlorine-treated pool, it's common to notice that your skin feels tight and dry. This is because chlorine removes the natural oils that keep our skin moisturized. Imagine for a moment skin like puff pastry, delicate and with several layers. Each layer has a specific function, from protecting us against infections to regulating body temperature. When chlorine comes into contact with our skin, it can damage these layers, leaving it vulnerable and less able to perform its functions. Chlorine acts as an external agent that dries it out, irritates it, and leaves it vulnerable. Dry, cracked skin is not only uncomfortable, but it can also be painful and prone to infections. People with sensitive skin or conditions like eczema may find that chlorine aggravates their symptoms. And let's not kid ourselves. Damaged skin is not just a cosmetic problem, it's an open door to infections and other complications. Bacteria and other pathogens can more easily enter through damaged skin, which can lead to infections that require medical treatment. Just like we take care of the quality of ingredients in the kitchen, we must pay attention to what comes into contact with our skin. Using high-quality skincare products and avoiding those with harsh ingredients can help keep our skin in good condition. Chlorine used in excess removes the natural oils that keep it hydrated and protected. These oils are essential for keeping skin soft and flexible. Without them, skin becomes dry, rough, and more prone to cracking. The result? Dryness, itching, redness, and in more severe cases, dermatitis. Dermatitis is an inflammation of the skin that can cause redness, swelling, and intense itching. In some cases, it can even lead to the formation of blisters and scabs. So you know, friends, maintaining healthy skin goes beyond using moisturizers. Although moisturizers can help relieve dryness and irritation, they are not a complete solution. It is also important to protect the skin from the factors that damage it in the first place. It's about being aware of the products that come into contact with it. Reading the labels of skincare products and choosing those that do not contain harsh ingredients can make a big difference in the health of our skin. In the next section, I'll tell you how chlorine also affects our eyes. Don't miss it. Eyes are extremely sensitive and can react adversely to chlorine, just like skin. If you thought skin was the only victim of chlorine, you're wrong. Our eyes, those delicate organs so essential for our vision, also suffer the consequences of exposure to this chemical. Wait till you hear what it does to our eyes. Chlorine can cause a number of eye problems, from mild irritation to more serious conditions. Those sensitive organs that allow us to enjoy the beauty of the world also suffer the consequences of exposure to this chemical. Vision is one of our most precious senses, and any damage to the eyes can significantly affect our quality of life. Imagine for a moment the feeling of having sand in your eyes, annoying, right? That's one of the sensations that chlorine can cause. Eye irritation can be extremely uncomfortable and make everyday activities difficult. Well, chlorine can cause similar irritation, causing redness, itching, dryness, and burning. These symptoms can be temporary, but in some cases, repeated exposure to chlorine can lead to chronic eye problems. And believe me, there's nothing worse than having irritated eyes, especially when we're trying to focus on our daily tasks. Eye irritation can affect our ability to work, study, and enjoy our favorite activities. It's like trying to cook with watery eyes from onions. Impossible. Eye irritation can be so intense that even the simplest tasks become difficult to perform. The chlorine present in swimming pools or cleaning products can alter the tear film that protects our eyes, leaving them exposed to infections. The tear film is essential for keeping eyes lubricated and protected against irritants and pathogens. Not only that, prolonged exposure to chlorine has also been linked to long-term vision problems. Repeated exposure can damage the surface of the eye and affect the quality of vision over time. Therefore, friends, it is essential to protect our eyes from direct contact with chlorine. Wearing swimming goggles in the pool and avoiding direct contact with cleaning products containing chlorine can help prevent eye irritation. In the next chapter, I'll reveal effective, natural alternatives for cleaning your home without putting your health at risk. Stay tuned. There are many options available that are safe for our skin and eyes, and that are also environmentally friendly. Enough with harsh chemicals, friends. It's time to say goodbye to those cleaning products full of warnings and hazard labels. They're not only harmful to our health, but also to the environment. It's time to talk about natural and effective alternatives to keep your home clean and safe. Imagine a home where you don't need to worry about toxic fumes or chemical residues. A home where you can clean with peace of mind, knowing that you're taking care of your health and your family's. Vinegar, that old kitchen staple, is a very powerful natural disinfectant. It's not only useful for salad dressings, but it's also an amazing ally in house cleaning. Its acidity eliminates bacteria and germs, leaving your surfaces sparkling. You can use it on countertops, tables, and any surface that needs a deep clean. Plus, it's safe to use in the kitchen, where we prepare our food. Also, vinegar doesn't emit toxic fumes like chlorine, taking care of your health and your family's. No more irritated eyes or breathing problems. It's a much healthier option for everyone at home. And the best part? It's inexpensive and easy to find. You don't need to spend a fortune on specialized cleaning products. Vinegar is available in any supermarket at a very affordable price. Use it diluted in water to clean countertops, bathrooms, floors. Vinegar's versatility is impressive. From the kitchen to the bathroom to the living room, vinegar can handle it all. You'll see the results. Shiny and clean surfaces, effortlessly and without harsh chemicals. If you're looking for a deep clean with a pleasant scent, baking soda is your ally. This white powder is not only an excellent cleaner, but it's also a natural deodorizer. This magic powder neutralizes odors and removes grease with ease. It's perfect for those tricky areas where odors tend to accumulate, like the refrigerator or the trash can. You can use it in the kitchen to clean the oven, the refrigerator, or the sink. Just sprinkle some baking soda, rub with a damp cloth, and voila! Everything will be spotless. And if you mix it with hydrogen peroxide, you'll have an unbeatable stain remover. This combination is perfect for removing tough stains on clothes or surfaces. For extra freshness and antibacterial properties, add a few drops of essential oils like tea tree, lavender, or lemon. These oils not only provide a pleasant aroma, but they also have disinfectant properties. Your home will not only be clean, but it will smell wonderful. Imagine entering your house and being greeted by a fresh, natural scent. It's an incomparable feeling. Remember, nature offers us everything we need. We don't need to resort to harsh chemicals when we have so many natural and effective options at our fingertips. Using chlorine doesn't just affect our health, but it also has a big impact on the environment. When chlorine is released into the water, it can form toxic compounds that harm aquatic life and pollute our water resources. These compounds can stay in the environment for a long time, affecting not only wildlife, but also human communities. That's why it's important to look for safer and more sustainable alternatives. There are eco-friendly cleaning products on the market that don't contain chlorine and are just as effective at keeping our homes clean. Do your research and choose options that are better for your health and the planet. Together, we can reduce pollution and protect our environment. And that brings us to the end of our journey exploring the dangers of chlorine and natural alternatives for a clean and healthy home. It's time to become aware and choose products that take care of our health and the health of the planet. We hope this information has been helpful to you. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on health and wellness. See you next time.